So let's get straight into it with this NBA topics. Talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers. Had to start off the show with the NBA topics this week for all those passionate that requested it as listened to the first episode. But the Cleveland Cavaliers did a complete overhaul of their roster recently on the trade deadline, and it's just my thoughts on it completely is we got to see what's going to happen going from here. Some people think they'll get better as a team, but they lost some good players and they got good players. They got younger players, but they didn't get no stars. But at the same time, these players are the type of players LeBron would like to have on his team. Players that they'll play their role. So let's go through the trades and I can go to. We're gonna tell you what type of people that he done gained from that trade. So the major trade that really shocked the nation, well, really didn't shock everybody because the writer was on the wall. The Cleveland Cavaliers traded Isaiah Thomas. Yes, Isaiah Thomas, their starting point guard, the one they traded for Kyrie Irving. Channing Frye, a protected first round pick, the Cavs' first pick, not the Brooklyn Nets pick, to the Lakers for Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance Jr. I think it was a good trade for the Cavs. Jordan Clarkson, a good off the bench point guard. He could be a starter on some teams, but I think his niche is coming off the bench and being a six man of some sorts of a point guard, a great scoring point guard, can get shots up on his own. Um, Very versatile on offense. Defense need to be worked on some, but he's very good on offense. And he gained Larry Nance Jr., a young, athletic power forward who can play defense, decent scorer, a good rebounder, but that will help out and as a backup to Kevin Love. With also the addition that they have of Jeff Green as already on the team, he's playing well this season. And the Cavaliers also acquired in a different for a three-team trade. They acquired George Hill and Rodney Hood. George Hill coming from the Sacramento Kings and Rodney Hill from the Utah Jazz, and sending Derrick Rose and Jay Crowder to the Jazz. With Derrick Rose recently getting waived by the Jazz, so that's an interesting topic to be discussed as Derrick Rose is now on the free agent market. And then the Kings get Joe Johnson and Iman Shumpert coming off an injury. That was a decent deal for all the teams. I think the Jazz are a good player in Jay Crowder. They lost their small forward and Gordon Hayward last 2 wins to the Celtics, as we all know. And they've been starting Joe Ingles, who's been playing pretty good this season. But Jay Crowder will add some more defense to an already powerful defensive team in Utah Jazz that they have going along with Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert and Derek Favors and Ricky Rubio, who's actually who's having a very good season. The Utah Jazz backcourt is playing really well this year, and a lot of people have been paying attention to him. They've been paying more attention to Donovan Mitchell. But Rubio is actually having a good season himself this year, so keep an eye on him. Joe Johnson, veteran. ISO Joes, we all know him, a veteran coming off injury that he suffered not too long ago, but he's been playing okay. He had a good playoff moments last season, as he always do. So the Kings got a good veteran in him. The Kings are getting old. The Kings has a weird mixture of young players, because as we all see in the draft from this past draft, they drafted, I think, 5 young players, and now they got a bunch of old veterans. They got Vince Carter, Zach Randolph, and Joe Johnson. So the age, hopefully that they'll learn something. Those young people will learn something from them, and hopefully the Kings will probably be a team in the future if their management gets straight. Um, so the Cavs with this overhaul of the roster. So overall they gained Jordan Clarkson, Larry Nance Jr., George Hill, Rodney Hood. Those key 4 players. So they lost 6. I didn't talk about the other trade that they also have done. They also traded Dwayne Wade. Yes, LeBron's older brother, the man himself, the Flash. They traded him back to Wade County of Miami Heat. He went back to Miami Heat, and they only sent him for a protected second-round pick. So Dwayne Wade, I look at him as the ultimate finesser this past NBA season. If you look at it, the things he done, he signed for an extent where he did a player option with the Bulls, so he got $24 million from the Bulls, and he got bought out from the Bulls. So he got the full $24 million. Then he got signed by the Cavs for a veteran's minimum, and now he's going back to Miami where it all started. Man, that's a good deal for Dwayne Wade if you really look at it. He played half a season with LeBron in Cleveland, got the money that he deserved from Chicago, and now he's going back to Miami to already a decent team who's doing real well this season under the coach Eric Spoelstra and a great playing behind Goran Dragic and Hassan Whiteside. So Dwayne Wade is going there and adding some more veteran leadership after the fall. Dion Waiters was out for this season, so I think that's a good pickup for the Heat. So But the Cavs making all these moves of getting rid of 6 players and only getting 4. What's the future looking like for the Cavs? What's the future for LeBron? Will he stay with the Cavs or will he leave? My personal opinion, with all these moves being made, we'll have to see. As I'm recording this podcast tonight, the Cavs actually beat the Celtics, who's actually not playing so well in the past few span of weeks. They're losing a bunch of games, and the Toronto's on the cusp, if not the number 1 seed in the East right now. So the Celtics need to get it together. Apparently, Kyrie Irving is playing under an ankle injury right now, so that's going to kind of affect them. But Terry Rozier has been playing well recently. Marcus Smart still injured, I think so, and they just haven't been playing well. Jason Tatum has been shooting as well. He's not no longer leading the league in 3-point percentage. Clay Thompson's not doing it. So ever since Jason Tatum hurt his hand, his shooting hasn't been so good, and that's been a key part of their whole entire offense. And him playing well is a part of the reason why they've been winning, as I should